Good morning. Welcome to Up with KREM. It's 6 o'clock now. I'm Nicole Hernandez. Let's start with Jenny Power in the Weather Center this morning. Jenny, this weekend was beautiful, and it looks like it's going to be another beautiful day, right?
Yes, Nicole. In fact, we're even going to be seeing some of the warmest temperatures this afternoon. Yes, nice to get outside and also just take a look at this. It is a breathtaking live view for you up at Silver Mountain, where the sunrise is just glorious this morning. So don't forget the sunglasses if you are headed out soon. Right now, our current temperatures are in the upper 40s for Spokane. We do have a little bit of a breeze picking up out of the east-northeast for the Spokane metro area, so you will want the coat for the first half of the morning, but then you can lose it by this afternoon. Our current temperatures region-wide, we're at 49 degrees for Wenatchee, 42 for Moses Lake, 41 for Coeur d'Alene. Still trending cooler up towards some of our northern valleys of eastern Washington and North Idaho. In the mid-30s currently for Sandpoint. That's also what we've been seeing for Deer Park. But it is a calm and clear start to the day today with this widespread sunshine. And really, we'll hang on to that as we move through the rest of the morning. It's by this afternoon, we'll see some partly cloudy skies here and there, but our temperatures are trending well above average in the mid-50s. This is also going to be the trend through Tuesday before some big changes arrive. That's what I'm timing out ahead.
Let's take a live look at traffic now. We're looking at I-90 and Hamilton Road this morning, where you can see we're not seeing anything major when it comes to our traffic. Looking at our traffic maps across the entire region, we're not seeing anywhere with any major backup starting up quite yet. Well, 2 people died in a crash while trying to evade sheriff's deputies. They were on the run from a separate hit and run they'd just been involved in. Here's what we know so far. Washington State Patrol says the first crash happened on State Route 17 at the on-ramp for Stratford Road. A car hit an SUV in the other lane, then left. WSP started chasing the car, and they ended up west of Moses Lake on the Road 3. That is where Grant County Sheriff's Office says the car crashed head-on into a service truck. Both the car's driver and passenger died. First responders took the truck driver to the hospital for injuries. As of now, WSP is still investigating. We have more information now about the deadly mass shooting that killed 8 children yesterday morning in Shreveport, Louisiana. Police say this was a domestic violence incident. Police say the shooter, Shamar Elkins, shot and killed 8 children at 2 different houses. Elkins was the father of 7 of those kids. The mother of some of the children and another woman were also hurt and had to be hospitalized. And others, including a 13-year-old, survived by crawling out a second-story window during the shooting.
One of the children escaped by jumping off the roof and I think broke her leg in the process. So we really don't know. He then hijacked a vehicle and took off, but the police gave chase.
Police say Elkins fired at them during that chase and then was killed. Elkins had previously been on probation in 2019 for illegal use of weapons, but they say police were not aware of any other domestic violence issues. President Trump says more people are heading to Islamabad now for more negotiations with Iran. Iranian state media, though, says this second round of talks is false. The U.S. Defense Department released this video. It's the U.S. Navy firing on an Iranian cargo ship. Then Marines use helicopters to land on it and seize it. On social media, President Trump said the U.S. military took custody of the Iranian-flagged vessel because it tried to get past the U.S. naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran, though, says it was an act of maritime piracy.
The president's prepared to escalate, to de-escalate. We are confident they will come to the table and finally give up their obsession with having a nuclear weapon.
Over the weekend, Iran blocked the Strait of Hormuz again. They say the U.S. needs to lift their blockade before they will consider opening it. The 2-week ceasefire is set to expire this week. And this war in Iran is starting to affect commercial flights. Delta Airlines says it is temporarily cutting 4 routes because of how expensive jet fuel is. They're canceling flights from JFK to both Memphis and St. Louis, from Detroit to Iceland's capital, Reykjavik, and from Boston to the Bahamas. Meanwhile, Air Canada is cutting flights from Montreal and Toronto to JFK from June through October. A new traffic alert for drivers in Spokane Valley. Starting this morning, Trent Avenue will be down to 1 lane in each direction near Pines Road. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live with the details this morning. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Nicole. Yeah, we're standing here at the intersection of Trent and Pines. And if you've ever been along any portion of this road, you know there's a train that comes through very often. So the ultimate point of this project is to eliminate the headaches from those wait times when that train makes its way through. So here's some information you need to know. The road will go down to one direction in each lane while crews reroute traffic to a temporary road. That's Trent, that's going to be going down to one direction in each lane. Eastbound and westbound traffic will officially be shifted to the temporary lanes tomorrow, Tuesday, April 21st. And as for the why, this is again part of the Pines Road BNSF grade separation project. According to the city of Spokane Valley, an average of 65 BNSF freight trains and 2 Amtrak passenger trains traveled through the Pines BNSF crossing each day, resulting in nearly 31,000 vehicle hours of delay each year. The city says this project will save 4 hours per day of vehicle wait time and will also increase public safety. The city says this project also, it's going to improve first responder times. If they don't have to wait for those trains to make their way through, they can get to whoever needs help a little bit quicker. So just keep in mind, you'll see some potential delays because of this road work, but in the long run, it's going to speed things up here at Trent and Pines. For now, though, reporting live in Spokane Valley, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
And as we take a look at your forecast, our daytime highs are trending warm across the inland Northwest. In fact, some of the warmest temperatures that we have been seeing even after a beautiful weekend. We are seeing daytime highs in the mid-70s for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, and even looking at some low 80s for folks in Moses Lake, Richland, and over toward Orofino. So get outside and enjoy it while it lasts. These temperatures that we are seeing this afternoon are well above our average. Our average typically at about 58 degrees there. So being in the mid-70s, it is going to feel warm out there. We'll continue to see this warmer weather pattern through Tuesday, but then some big changes arrive Tuesday night, headed into Wednesday as we see the arrival of our next system. This is really going to shake things up, folks, as it is going to drop our daytime highs about 20 degrees and also bring us a significant amount here of some rain and breezy winds, as well as isolated thunderstorm chances. The full timing of the system ahead.
This is crazy. Take a look at this. New at 6 o'clock this morning, it is a plane landing on the highway in Vancouver, Washington. This happened over the weekend. WashDOT says the small plane had to make an emergency landing on State Route 14. Washington State Patrol had time to help slow down traffic so the plane could land safely. Thankfully, nobody was hurt and the plane was able to get back to the airport.